What's up, traders? Hope you are doing good. It's AlexForexTrading again, and you are tuned into the AlexForex trading community, where every trade is a lesson and every lesson breeding success. So now let's break it down how the market is going to close soon, because we are on Friday. As you know, as you remember, my first pair of the week was USD CAD, and it was hitting the take profit. And now what you look on my screen on the chart is GBP card. You remember I shared this trade on Wednesday when I was looking in the entries around here. I'm in first time frame where I was supposed um, to enter on this trade at this level, and it's already done. I entered in this trade after seeing this inverse head and shoulders pattern. Guys, you can identify this pattern. Can you see this left shoulder, head, right shoulder? And I'm anticipating next week um this market should be buying until break this zone lobby right here, and testing and get into deeper in buy. So now currently now I'm going to close my little bit profit on my account on equity, because it doesn't allow me to hold this trade in the weekend. And can you see I'm going to close this trade right here now. I'm closing this trade on equity edge, so I was still holding on the account of funding pips. So, and next thing is to check if the market structure is still bullish. As you can see, this is for time frame, guys. Can you see how the market is going now? Can you see this is the last higher low right here? This is low low. Can you see how the market is closing and break this structure right here? This makes for time frame becoming bullish. And now if you goes in the time frame, the delta frame is currently now bullish, because can you see how the market rejecting this psychological level and this area of interest? Can you see how the Wednesday candle, this candle right here, closing as weak? That makes this market creating pattern called the morning star. And if the market closing like that today, will give us more chance to keep holding next week, because this pattern indicating more pressure of buyers in the market. So we intro on light area of interest, on light psychological level. Now let's wait the market to give us opportunity. I will always say it, you can't push the market, you can't control the market, but you can know the direction and be patient, hold your trade, either you take profit or stop loss. Just set and forget. And let's check on the market. You can remember Euro AUD. Euro AUD doesn't give us retest to get to retest to this inverse head and shoulders pattern to get in buys of this trade. And we be interested in next week, because the market have our conference in order to get in buys. So USD, you remember USD, how is playing out. USD hit my take profit, but now back to this area of interest. Can you see the market rejecting this area right here, this area right here? And but we will we I can't explaining very well, because this trade doesn't give me all conference I wanna to take this trade. Just hit the take profit as the prediction goes, as the projection said. My prediction was to break this zone, retest, and we get in sales. But the market break this area by creating this head and shoulders pattern. You can go and check my YouTube AlexForexTradingHub. How I was saying the market should be create this light shoulder, break, retest, and we get in sales. But the market break and does it to give us retest. If it goes in 1 hour time frame, can you see how the market over here on this zone, how the market over here creates something like double top? That it was good or confirmation to sell this market, but I was not update on the chart to see these things and to take this trade. And you can see how the market give us a good interest signal, bearish engulfing like here, rejecting this EMA, rejecting psychological level, rejecting area of interest. But it's happening fast. I see the market when the market was like here, and I said let me wait till they retest to this area, and I get in sales, and damn, and the market end up gone. But can you see today? I mean, there is news. Can you see how the market is pumping back to this interest? We decided next week if we can turn this market, or if we can forget it. And let's check a Euro GPP. Euro GPP, Euro GPP, Euro GPP now was interested in sales, but now the market end up buying. And next week we shall see some retest on this zone bar and we get in buys, and we short after market reaching like here, because the market is struggling to break these two zones, this one and this one, this above one and this next one. I mean this zone 1 and this zone 2. And next to trade was the GBP AUD. GBP AUD, it was waiting the market to back, and let me zoom my chart. Was waiting the market to back to this area of interest, but that didn't happen. The market already buying, but you can see how the market rejecting this area of interest. I love how the market respecting my zones, because that's the proof how the market respecting my zone. Can you see how the market rejecting this two zone? You know. And I totally believe the market should be back to this area of interest, as I was said in the previous video, to test this zone in order to get in buys. So let's wait the market to reach here, and next week if there is more probabilities based on how the market is crossed, we take this trade. We took this trade, and I think is that today DXY is very dumping. You can see I said it was can go and check my previous video how I say the XY is very bearish in monthly, in day, in weekly, but I was said it was reaching to this area of interest, and I said before I broke this zone we should retest to back to this area and reject it again and get in sales, and all things I have said already happened. Now what's happened next week? Can you see the market is trying to create something like a head and shoulders pattern? Next week you should anticipate it. No, next week it was new month. You should how to see how the market is going to operate, but DXY is very bearish. And the crypto market, nothing to say too much. Can you see today the crypto market is pumping now? Can you see it's pumping? Ethereum is already back to approaching to create a new all-time high. Bitcoin is more so far is back to this last previous restructure level. Can you see how the market create this strong support and resistance zone? And if you buying Bitcoin for traders, you should wait the market to cross this candle, give us bullish wealthy candlesticks like here, and wait the market to retest this zone, and wait the market structure like 4 hours daily to become bullish in order to buy Bitcoin. If it doesn't happen, you have to be patient and still wait. And PUSDT is now try to pump a little bit, but it's still lower. And all I can say, have a good weekend. See you on next video. This was AP4. This is the AP4 to recap how the market is crossed, and I will be tomorrow on Saturday be make a market analysis and select the best pairs of the week, and we will see we shall figure out how next week is going to operate in the how do we go and survive in the market, you know. And I'll be still holding this GBP card trade. I will love if the market goes like that, and I'll be interesting to hold this trade very long term in next week. But we are approaching the all-time high, but I still believe the market will hit this TP. Just let's keep patient, let's be patient and to see what's going to happen, you know. So God bless you. See you in next video. This was Alex Forex and from Alex Forex Trading Community. See you guys. I love you.